Hi there, welcome back. You're watching Ian King Live. Now, global banking giants have been under pressure since the financial crisis. Low interest rates have squeezed margins. Many have permanently lower profits and become smaller. There's also the challenge of online startups moving onto their turf, with millennials looking to be or have a different kind of banking brand. So, how do they respond? And are the likes of Amazon and Google next to challenge them? I'm joined now by Sam Gormley, founder of Osaka Labs, and also by Andrew Welsh, Chief Executive of Global Accounts at Landor. Gentlemen, good to have you on the programme. Sam, let's start with you. Once upon a time, and you're probably too young to remember this, we all knew our bank manager's name. They were an important figure in our lives. It's changed so much, hasn't it? How has our interaction with money changed over the last 5 years? And how will it change?
I think for me, I've never really had to interact with people. I think when I came to money, it was online banking. So we're just seeing an evolution of that, and we're going to the next stage, which is it's all on your phone, it's all on an app.
OK, and what does that mean then, Andrew, for legacy banks? We had Ross McEwen, the boss of RBS, a huge company, here just a few minutes ago. How do they cope with that?
They embrace brand and they embrace technology. It's interesting, they come from different backgrounds. One is a financial institution embracing technology, the other is a tech company embracing financial services. So the established brands need to very much ensure that their brand retains its differentiation from competitor brands and retains its hyper-relevance to existing and changing customer base.
So Sam, who are the key disruptors right now?
So the key disruptors, you have the major banks, and I think you have Monzo, N26, banks like that.
So these are the challenger banks.
These are the challenger banks.
Banks, yeah.
But the next stage is going to be things like pensions and investing. And for me, I can't really see how the legacy banks are going to keep up there. And I think branding is probably going to save them in the short term, but long term, it's a big technology shift.
Yeah.
With trust is a huge thing when it comes to monies, and legacy banks surely have that on their side, do they not?
They do. In fact, trust is the #1 issue with all financial services. And it's interesting, the studies that Landor has conducted look at the fact that the established brands are strong on trust when it comes to keeping your money safe, but the digital entities are much stronger on trust when it comes to adding more value. So trust has various dimensions, but they both share it. But the question will be who retains that total trust that looks after, your future well-being.
So Sam, paint me a picture. 10 years' time, how will we bank? And who will be the bankers or banks?
10 years time, I think the banks will still exist, but I think they'll provide liquidity to all the new challenges that are coming out there.
And you, Andrew?
Well, I think we've seen the open banking initiative of 2018, and I think we're going to see a growth in data being accessed by financial services to be accessed by other financial services and other brands. So we'll see a proliferation of data points being used by other companies.
Huge amount of people coming on board, or companies. Not all of them can survive, can they, Sam?
No, I think if you look at fintechs and you look at the banks, and we're going to lose a bit of them as we move forward.
Would you agree briefly?
I would.
OK, we have to leave it there. Andrew and Sam, thank you very much. You've been watching Ian King Live.